Hey, everybody. It's nice to see you all here. Thanks for joining the Integration Hour. I'm excited to hear what questions you have for me today. I see there's a couple in the chat already. Maybe I'll just start there, but I just want to welcome you first. Yeah, it's nice to be here with you all. Okay, there's a question in the chat. How soon after a journey should I start integration work? Well, the integration starts as soon as the medicine starts to wear off. So, in a peak experience, when you're deep in a medicine journey, as soon as the medicine starts to wear off and you start to come back into this reality, you're starting with the integration process right then. As you start to transition from that world to this world, as soon as you can, journaling about everything that you can remember from your experience. If journaling isn't something that's really accessible for you in that moment, sometimes it can be hard to just sit and look at a piece of paper and write your thoughts out. A lot of people will record into their phones. So that's a great way to start capturing the essence of your experience, what you're feeling as you're coming out of it, and everything that you can remember. So as you're just record into your phone later on, you can transfer that recording into some kind of an AI generator to transcribe it for you, and then you've got it in writing. So that's a great tool, but just as soon as you can, start documenting everything that you can remember. And that's everything from how you're feeling in the moment, what you felt in your experience, what you saw, if you saw anything, if there was any visuals, what you felt, how your body felt. And as you are recalling your experience, more and more things will come. That first 12 hours or so after your experience will be a lot of kind of back and forth. So you have access to the medicine space because the medicine is still in your system. So doing some journaling, doing some voice recording, capturing everything that you can remember from your whole experience, and also going back into the medicine space. So that's getting into a meditation space, doing some breath work, putting headphones on, listening to the playlist that you had or other music that you can drop back in, putting your eye shade back on. You have access to that medicine space and get more out of your journey. So that kind of first 12 to 24 hours is really starting to integrate, bring your journey into your life, as well as still tapping back into that medicine space. Um, when you're with a facilitator, they'll usually do integration the next day after your journey. Sometimes, depending on the time of day that you do your journey, it will be maybe that evening, but you'll do integration on site with your facilitator. If it's in a group, there's usually a sharing circle the next morning where everybody has a chance to start their integration process, telling the story of what they experienced. If you're one on one with your facilitator, then they'll hold that space for you. And it's just starting to unpack what your experience was. I schedule integration calls, landing calls with clients within 2 days, usually. So often an experience might be over a weekend. So if you get home on a Sunday, then Monday is going to be our landing call. And again, that's the same kind of process as what you've been working through since you've been in the journey, and that's really unpacking it. So I listen to everything that you experience. I ask you questions, and then we set up kind of what that week looks like because you're still sort of in that medicine space, even though you're not in a non-ordinary state of consciousness, but you're still carrying the medicine with you for that first week. So that first week is really about trying to be in that space as much as you can, in the reflective space, in the integration space. That first week of integration and landing is really important that you have enough time to be in that space and not necessarily, jumping right back into your work schedule, your busy life schedule, because that will pull you right back into your old world fast. To bring journey with you, you want to give it space to land. So that first week, we set you up with steps to really anchor in some of the insights and give you some space to unpack it. A lot more journaling, or maybe doing a collage or mandala. There's lots of different ways to start with the integration process in that first week to really capture the journey. And then after that, like kind of getting into week 2 and beyond from there, it's really bridging the gap between your everyday and the psychedelic space and bringing the gifts and the healing that you got in that space and anchoring that into your day to day. So that's through different ways, practices of with what you got from your experience, ways that you can bring that into your day to day life. So that's what the integration process looks like immediately following a peak experience. Microdosing, of course, is different because you're experiencing the medicine and integrating at the same time. So that's a different conversation. I hope that answers your question.